So today I'm going to tell you guys a story that actually happened with my boyfriend the other day. For some reason, I referred to myself as a fat bitch. And then he proceeds to go, "Oh, babe, you're not a bitch."
Babe, you know I don't mean it like that.
Oh my fucking god. Do y'all want to know what just happened right now? Oh my god. So I just woke up and my dad is banging on my door saying there's 3 cops outside looking for you. My heart's beating right now. They literally, cops came to my house because I posted that tweet on Twitter about the IRS and they thought I was trying to blow up the government. Oh my god. And they're like looking at my car right now.
For Rachel, you big, fat, white, nasty, smelling, fat bitch. Why you took me off the motherfucking schedule with your trifling, dirty, white, racist ass, you big, fat bitch, oompa loompa body. You did that on purpose with your Andre, racist, white ass. Thin hair, bitch. Why?
TikTok, funny story. So I was meeting a person for the very first time and they had no idea that I was a ventriloquist and that I did all this funny stuff with my mouth and lips. And this is how it went. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Darcy. What's your name? Whoa. Are you okay? Am I scaring you? I think the real question is, are you okay? Well, it was nice to meet you, but I better be going. Bye.
When my brother was like 5, he was eating some raisins in my mom's car, and he had a booger really far up his nose and he couldn't reach it. So he tried to use a raisin to reach the booger, but he let go of the raisin. So he said, "I got a raisin in my nose." So they went to the emergency room, but they couldn't get the raisin out with tweezers because it was lodged in his sinus. So they told my mom to blow into his mouth really hard and cover the other nostril. So my mom did it like 4 times and he was crying, and finally the raisin came shooting out. But because of the moisture in my brother's sinus, it had turned back into a grape.
So this is the story of how I ended up crashing a stranger's wedding yesterday. So I was walking home from school and I live by the ocean, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go check out the water, fun times. So I decided to go over there. I see this crowd. I don't know what's going on, so I decided to walk up there, see what's up. Apparently it was a wedding rehearsal, so I'm insane. I'm like, I'm just gonna hang out here until someone asks me to leave. So about 30 minutes in, this dude walked over to me and I'm like, it's over. I gotta get out of here. And then...
excuse me, are you at the wedding?
I'm Michael's son. And the dude was like, oh, okay. He didn't even question it. I don't know. It's like a common white guy name. I don't know. And then I followed them. They went and did this free dinner. I got a freaking free dinner. I actually got all the details for the wedding. So, if this blows up, I'm totally just going to go try to get in. So, stay tuned for a part 2.
Story. Shaquille O'Neal DM'd me. It was amazing. He said, "Hey cutie, I wrote back, what up big papa?" Honestly, power move, because that was the first thing I thought of. He wrote back, "How you?" I wrote back, "I'm good, how you?" Then I sent him this photo of me and my friend because, well, I look like Shaq and she looks like his cute little ex-girlfriend. Me and Shaq have the same titties. He wrote back. I saw that, which honestly surprised me. And then I made him a customized video, which he watched and apparently hated. Watch it in my next TikTok.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. The most embarrassing thing just happened to me. So I just took a bath. I didn't wash my hair because I'm lazy and I'm gross. Anyways, I walked out of the bathroom. I live by myself. I am technically allowed to walk around naked in my birthday suit whenever I want to because nobody else is here to see me. You get the point. I can walk around naked because I live here by myself. My name Hope with a P is silent. As you can see, the P is knocked off. Anyways, I walk out of the bathroom. My cheeks are barren. And I kind of forgot that I left my blinds open. And I walked out completely naked right across from this bar that is filled with people. My SpaghettiO. I'm pretty sure I flashed the entire bar. Look they probably saw me naked. It gets worse than this. I realize what I've done and that I'm naked and they can see me. And so I quickly turn around and run down the hall. As I was turning, I slipped in my little bath puddle and fell, still naked, in the hallway. Somebody saw me naked and they saw me fall naked. I'm so embarrassed. I'm gonna die. I'm literally gonna die.
So when I was 16, I used to work in a grocery store, and we had one customer that always came in who was very obviously mentally ill. And one day I was bagging her groceries, and she said to me, "Don't you wish it was back to the cotton picking days?" And I was like, And she was like, "Don't you wish it was back to the cotton picking days?" And I was like, "As in slavery?" And she was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Why the fuck would you ask me that?" And my manager was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "I'm gonna have to step away before I throw punch an elderly woman." And she was like, "Okay, go in the break room." A week later, we found out that woman had a heart attack and died. And I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
We're out here fishing on the deep blue, and this is what we just caught. Look at this thing. Some weird looking deep sea creature. I have no idea what it is.
Story time! When I was in 7th grade, my friend snitched to my teacher that I had piojos, which is lice. So one day, I walked in class, and my teacher, Mr. Tejera, was like, "Can I put you to the side?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." He takes me to the staff cafeteria, and he's like, "I heard you have piojos." And I'm like, no. And he's like, "Okay, can I shake your head just really fast?" And at that point, I knew everything was over for me. So I started crying, snotty, my eyes got watery, got red and all that. He put his glasses on, he opened my hair, and oh baby girl, my piojo said, "I think it's time to shine, I've been waiting so long." So with that being said, if there's someone you know that has piojos, don't go fucking embarrassing them, alright? Just tell their mom or something. You don't gotta tell the fucking principal and shit.
Bro, sometimes when I walk, I kick rocks as I go, and I was about to kick this big rock, and then right before I did, I realized it's a fucking frog.
When I was 13, my crazy cousin took me to Hooters, and I was like, "No, please don't take me to Hooters." But she made me go inside, and then I made the mistake of going to the bathroom, and while I was in the bathroom, she told the waitress it was my birthday. And when I came out of the bathroom, the waitress took me by the hand and put me on a chair in the middle of the restaurant and made me flap some menus in my hands like they were wings. And she said, "This is my new boyfriend Jonah," and they all started singing happy birthday to me. And I was crying really hard, and that's the moment I realized I was gay.
I'm not proud to admit this, but when I was 6, I thought I was pregnant. Awkward story time. I was in school and my friend told me about a conversation he had with his dad. He said, "My dad said he think my mom is pregnant because he gave her Doritos and now she just eats all the time and she getting fatter and her breasticles is getting bigger." As he said this, I was just absorbing it and I was like, my friend Jeff gave me Doritos and now I eat all the time and my breasticles is getting bigger. In my mind, I knew that son of a bitch Jeff got me pregnant. He wasn't gonna pay no damn child support. I went home and I was super hyped and I told my mom, I was like, "Mom, we need to do something. Jeff got me pregnant." Naturally, my mom was confused and she didn't understand what was happening, so she was like, "Whoa, what the hell do you mean? Did Jeff do something to you?" I just hit her back with, "Yeah, that son of a bitch, he gave me Doritos and now I'm fat and I eat all the time and my titties go wibbly wobbly and he ain't gonna pay no child support and I need your help." She just said, "No, that's because you fat. You need a diet." I just said, "No, I looked it up. You can't go on a diet when you pregnant, Mom."
So there I was at the movies, and I got my corn and my slushie, and I sat down. Movie was going so great, and all of a sudden, I heard this noise right next to me in my ear. It's this lady, and she's like... hitting me. Then her hand is in my popcorn, so I take it down my popcorn, and she wakes up and goes, "Why are you holding my hand?" "I'm not holding your hand. I'm trying to get your hand out of my popcorn. So how about you quit snoring and being rude?" Then I looked over and I saw she had some milk duds, and I was like, "Can I have some?"
Story time. So when I was little, I was super socially awkward and had no idea how to apologize to people. So one day I thought it would be a good idea to teach myself how to apologize to people by making a scenario that I had to apologize to someone in. So I was at Trader Joe's with my mom, and she let me get one of the junior shopper shopping carts. I guess she was on another aisle, so I was by myself for a couple minutes. I was like 8. So I'm pushing her on the shopping cart, and in my mind I go, the next words that are coming out of my mouth sound crazy now that I'm older, but I was like, I'm gonna ram the shopping cart into the back of someone's ankles so I can apologize to them. So this poor woman that is in front of me, I take the shopping cart and I ram it into the back of her ankles. And she turns around and she's like, and I'm like, "I'm so sorry."